Etihad Airways posts a sharp drop in full-year losses, and Saudi's largest pharmacy retail chain seeks to raise $1.36 billion in its IPO. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Faraj. Etihad Airways posted a sharp drop in full-year loss at $476 million compared to its $1.7 billion loss in 2020 as travel demand picked up and cargo revenues rose. It saw a 49% rise in cargo revenues to an all-time high of $1.73 billion. Cargo operations posted a 27% year-on-year increase in freight carried, helped by pharmaceutical shipments at the height of the pandemic. Etihad carried 3.5 million passengers last year. Saudi Arabia's largest retail chain, Nahdi medical company, seeks to raise $1.36 billion from its IPO this month. It could be the largest listing in the kingdom since Saudi Aramco went public in 2019. The price range for Nahdi's IPO has been set at $31.72 per share. A 3-day subscription period for individual investors will start on March 13th. Saudi-based crowdfunding platform Souq has raised $2.5 million in a seed funding round, bringing its total funding so far to $2.82 million. The latest round was led by angel investors. Founded in 2020 to address the funding issues of SMEs, the startup connects investors with businesses looking to borrow between $20,000 and $150,000. It currently operates in Saudi Arabia with plans to expand operations to Egypt and Pakistan. To Russia now, and France's Total Energies says it will no longer provide capital for new projects in Russia, but it hasn't withdrawn from its current projects there. Total Energies says it supports the scope and strength of the sanctions put in place by Europe and will implement them regardless of the consequences. Danish shipping giant Maersk will stop taking new non-essential orders to and from Russia. One of the world's leading container haulers, Maersk, says it will attempt to honor bookings placed prior to the sanctions. The suspension will cover all Russian gateway ports until further notice, with the exception of foodstuffs, medical and humanitarian supplies. Maersk says the exceptions are to underline its focus on social responsibility. Bitcoin surged above $43,000 today after the U.S. Treasury Department announced new sanctions against Russia's central bank, sovereign wealth funds, and the country's Ministry of Finance. It's the first time the largest crypto has risen above $43,000 since mid-February. Visa and Mastercard have blocked multiple Russian financial institutions from their network, complying with U.S. government sanctions. Visa says it will also donate $2 million for humanitarian aid. Mastercard also promised to contribute $2 million. And finally tonight, Dubai's luxury home market continues to attract wealthy international investors, with Knight Frank saying prime prices in Dubai rose 44% last year. It sent Dubai to the top of its prime international residential index 100. Knight Frank says Dubai's luxury real estate market is especially alluring after the property downturn reduced values by more than a third. I'm Ramia Faraj. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.